What's up, y'all? How we doing? Today should be a quick one. I'm gonna talk about the perfect set. Just having a meal real quick here. It's a Megafit. I'll talk about the meals soon, but spoiler alert, Flexpro meals gave me food poisoning, and Megafit meals are good. So if you're curious how I feel about the meal companies, there it is. But I want to talk about the perfect set per my program, which is, I've come to realize, massively inspired by Mike Mentzer, rest in peace. And what we're going to talk about today is on my program, and maybe even on his, I can't speak for him, the perfect set. So we train to failure. A rep range of 6 to 8 reps. I've heard him say in his seminars you can go up to 12 reps for legs, but I'm going to keep it at 8 for some universality. And I also like the number 8 a lot. The 8-pointed star is the star of chaos. So we'll start at the beginning, right? Before you even start your first rep, we'll call this rep 0. You're already warmed up. You've already warmed up for the movement that you're going to do physically, mentally, spiritually. You're prepared. So this means that you have the proper food, the proper rest, the proper actual warm up. Your joints are lubricated, you're sweating, your sweat's been broken. All these things have been taken care of. You're prepared for your working set. Now, you're going to pick a weight where your goal is to fail on the 8th rep. I'm gonna explain to you what that looks like in my opinion, per my philosophy. Now, the first rep should be doable, right? You should, if you were to do that rep and just put the weight down, you should feel like you hadn't done anything. The second rep should be getting a little harder, right? You should be digging a little deeper. Third rep, same thing, should be a little harder. You should have to dig a little deeper. 4th, 5th, 6th rep, same thing, until you get to that 7th rep. Now, when you do that 7th rep, before you go for that 8th one, some part of you should have to wonder, do I even have this? You know, am I gonna make this? Because it's gonna be that close, for real. So you go, you grind through it, you complete that 8th rep. Now, this is where most people go wrong, I think. To truly guarantee that you have just failed, you have to attempt the 9th. So now what you do is you attempt the 9th rep, and you fail to complete the 9th rep. You fail to complete the range of motion. You fail to complete the rep. So the 8th rep is your final, complete, successful repetition. You put the weight down. This would be a perfect set. Now, if you truly do one of these to true failure with that proper weight, you shouldn't need another one on the same body part. I agree with Mike Mentzer. I have nowhere near the accolade, accomplishments, or physique of somebody like him. But the whole point of Prometheus, why I don the name Prometheus, is I take fire from the gods and I give it to humans, mortals, men, right? I'm the intermediary, right? Mike Mentzer is a god of bodybuilding, there's no question. In my opinion, one of the greatest minds. I think that he is behind, he cannot be given all of the credit, but he is deserving of a piece of the credit for Dorian Yates's phenomenal reign. The only thing, in my opinion, that he can't be given Zeus level of godhood is the fact that the current Zeus is Ronnie Coleman. Everybody needs to respect that his physique, his training style, everything to do with him. I actually got in a very, I like to think, friendly back and forth with Milos on Instagram about this. If he's the reigning king, everything to do with him is also number 1, including his training style. So, not to leave that out, but I like to train during the heavy duty, high intensity, inspired by Mike Mentzer style. It feels very scientific, it feels objective, and per that, that would be considered a perfect set. I'll go do one.